Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Hear what the Supreme Court said. Eh, The Supreme Court said Nnamdi Kanu's action of running away in 2017 was justifiable. Justifiable. Obi Aguocha. Honorable Obi Aguocha, a federal lawmaker, recently discussed a Supreme Court ruling related to the case of Nnamdi Kanu. In a video shared by Arise TV from 12/17, Aguocha explained that the Supreme Court had overturned a lower court's decision to revoke Kanu's bail. According to Aguocha, Supreme Court determined that Kanu's decision to run away from Nigeria was justified due to a military raid on his home in 2017 while he was on bail. He also mentioned that he is willing to countersign Kanu's bail if it is granted. In Aguocha's words, the Supreme Court, after all, said that the lower court ought not to have revoked Kanu's bail, considering the circumstances that he faced before the absconded, because before he absconded, meaning that the military came to his home, ransacked his home, and he escaped. Possibly, if he was there, he would have been shot dead, just like many others. The Supreme Court held that under the circumstances, Kanu's action of running away was justifiable. That is what the Supreme Court said. Since Supreme Court has said that he cannot be denied bail, it is our desire that if bail can be granted to him, I'm willing to countersign that bail. My brothers and sisters, this is what Obi Aguocha is saying, defending Kanu's absconded and running away from Nigeria that period. In the comment section, see what our people are saying. Thank you, Right Honorable Aguocha, for telling the world the simple truth. He should have waited for them to kill him. If it were to be you, if you were to be in Kanu's shoe, will you wait to die when you have the chance to escape? Yes, run for his life. Who will stay? Me? No. I cannot stay if I were to be in his shoe. The more they hold him, the more Nigeria sinks. But without being told, we have not seen that if Kanu was found in their home during the raid by the military, his life would have been swept away since. So the Supreme Court justifying the man for his escape is not a surprise to me, because one has to run for his dear life, and as he's been justified for that, let anyone concerned lace up his or her shoes to fervently pray for his release, and God who knows how to answer prayer must surely act in his favor in no distant time. God bless every one of us. God's judgment, but one vital omission is that somebody violated the bail given to Kanu. That person is the federal government who sent the military. The government should pay Kanu for the violation of his freedom and the trauma caused by their illegality. I wonder how his escape has become a topic, why his home invasion to assassinate him is kept aside. Gracious without a conscience everywhere. That is bad leader that we are having. Lower court can not even say that that tackles of Supreme Court, Apex Court. We are talking of a jumping bill without minding the circumstances that leads to it. My brothers and sisters, does it mean they don't know before now? If not, corruption. The main reason why spiritualists and leaders, Nnamdi Kanu, is being persecuted is because he tried to save Nigerians from what is now happening. He warned before 2015 elections that if Buhari's APC is voted into power, they will arm Fulani herdsmen and distribute them to all forests nationwide to be killing indigenous Nigerians and possibly seize their lands. Sorry for Nigerians. Is that not what has been happening? It has been happening. Thank God for people like you in Nigeria. Upper chamber. My brothers and sisters, let's see how God is going to judge Nigerian case. Here and there, insecurity here and there, hunger, hardship, suffering everywhere. Here what one of our own is saying. I think what's keeping this man in custody is the fact that the Igbo nation is somehow divided. And you know that a kingdom that's divided can never stand. Why? Because while some are agitating for the release of the man, some are busy governing and representing under the government that undermines their existence. Some are busy blackmailing, bombing the man secretly. And what is the meaning of that? So if all the Igbos has one united voice that speaks for the man would have gained his freedom. Since that is truth, it is self-defense, because his life was threatened by the same people that asked him to remain indoors. I strongly believe he should be compensated, and for kidnapping him like a common criminal. Of course, yes, because it is only a tree that you will carry cutlass and come to court as it still stands. Nnamdi Kanu only fled for his dear life upon the invasion of his residence by the army. Please let this innocent man breathe. Allow him to go and take care of his wife and family. This thing that Nigeria government is doing to this innocent man, let her not forget that karma is real. Nnamdi has no case to answer. He is being oppressed because he is an Igbo man. True to be told, hadn't been Nnamdi Kanu keep quiet after escaping, Buhari wouldn't have brought him back. But while abroad, he called Buhari with all sorts of bad names, cursing him, Sudanese him, and even threatened to attack Aso Rock with a war tanker. Evidence is there in BBC News page. Not to talk of police and armies he killed through his unknown gunmen. As I know, people will go against him. Well, it cannot be 100% backed up by Nigerians. My people, this is what is going on. In the comment section, you are free to say your opinion. Subscribe to this channel. Like, share, love. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.